Ben Sinclair, thank you very much for having me here at Zetron. You have this ACOM solution already there for so many years, and now you're looking into, well, you already have looked into the integration of MCX, because that's the next step in critical communications going forward. So tell me all about that.
Yeah, well, Zetron's always, supported open standards, and we see 3GP and MCX as that way forward for many of our customers, and the uptake on that's ramping up. So we're excited to be a part of that. We've integrated in this situation today with a Nokia group communicator, and we've got voice and video, and we're moving on to data in the next several months as part of our roadmap. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a little demo, right?
Yes, we have a demo.
Okay,
sure.
Let's say
yeah. To us, MCX it's not just another communication channel. With our customers, we recognise their needs, that they'll always be migrating from their previous radio technology. So this demonstration here, we have both some MCPTT talk groups. We have telephony that can come in, and we've got some analog radio channels here set up for doing interworking. As well as that, most of our users, particularly in the ACOM space, are large-scale users, and so we support a lot of role-based operations. So in this particular scenario here, the operator's logged in as a North Rail operator, and on log-on they're presented with the appropriate talk groups, in this case the North talk group and the North interworking channel. And if there were telephony calls coming in, all the PBX routing would direct the appropriate phone calls to this position. And as a rail demo, we also show here functional alias operation. So when a train starts a train run, they register the train run they're performing, and that will automatically turn up. So this operator will see all the trains that are running in their section of the network, and they can instance individual calls directly to those trains, or use the group communications.
All right, okay. So what about the integration of analog radios, MCX, into this solution?
Yes, so in this case, in this demo right here, we have an interworking patch. So I can patch the analog radio with the talk group, and I'll do that now. You'll see the analog audio coming in on the analog radio, and it's simulating a rail worker in a shunting yard, giving the all go for a train movement, and that will come out on the talk group on the MCPTT system.
Okay. Northwest shunting yard. The last vehicle is clear to points. Signal, you have the all right to move.
Okay, so we can set up here a video call. We can see in there on the video on the screen there, and that's end-to-end MCPTT from a Nokia group communicator through to the ACOM.
All right.
And while that's going on in a group call, if I'm quick enough, we should be able to set up an individual call coming in as well, just to show a couple concurrent calls to the Northern dispatcher. And it should turn up in the call stack, and I'll answer it. Should have 2 calls now going concurrently.
That's impressive. Brandon, we're here at Zetron at CommsConnect. This is a great show for you guys, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Zetron's at a point right now where we're investing very heavily in growth across all of our regions, so really at a global level, which is why I'm spending some time here. CommsConnect every year is one of the shows that we've had a presence at for a very long time. But the reason that this is such a valuable show for us is because it's all about partnerships. For us to continue the growth trajectory that we're on right now, we can't do it alone. The key is really having strong partnerships with the rest of the vendor community, and that's exactly the value that we get out of this show.
I will demonstrate an emergency call. So in this system, the operator expressed interest in managing the North talk group. If this train here is actually on the South talk group, but due to the affiliations in the network, if I raise an emergency on the south, it should, by all the rules that are set up, automatically turn up on this dispatch. It gives you that situational awareness of sections of track around you that may be of interest. And you can imagine the different ways, different verticals could use that. So I'll just kick off an emergency and you'll see automatically it turns up on the screen, selected onto the monitor and very visible notification. And that was even though that dispatcher was a north dispatcher, it was just through the network affiliations that brought that through. One of the other call types we support are ambient calls. I'll demonstrate a local ambient call. So if I was a security officer or someone and I felt under threat, I can have my phone with an appropriate button configured. In this case, it's just on the touch screen, and I can initiate a ambient call. And immediately, the phone doesn't show anything to anyone around the security guard that they're being listened to, but the dispatchers immediately get that displayed. Some of the user experience, we were asked to have some actual user resistance on these calls, that you can't just hang them up. So you'll see when you go to hang them up, you get the second step. So we were expressly asked by this customer to introduce some user resistance to ending that call, because it is considered quite important.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gert.